Good afternoon and welcome to WEFM's Midday News, brought to you with the kind compliments of Court St. Vincent Limited.
Ooh la la! It's time to shop new arrivals only at Quartz. Be the first to get great deals on our brand new selections of living and dining room sets, appliances and electronics, smart devices, and much more. Or get ready for Christmas and shop our brand new selection of holiday decorations and accessories. Plus, shop today and pay only $1,199 for a 20-inch Mabe stove. Need a new mattress? Get our Sleep On It Queen mattress at only $899. And don't forget to stop by and grab a TCL 32-inch TV for as low as $1,149. No cash, no problem. Shop with Courts Ready Finance and pay nothing for 30 days. Shop in store or online at shopcourts.com. Conditions apply. Ooh la la! These are deals you don't want to miss. Courts, bringing value home.
Welcome back to WEFM's Midday News, brought to you with the kind compliments of Court St. Vincent Limited. I am your presenter, Rajiv Providence. First, on the local scene, Minister of Finance Camilla Gonçalves said that he is lobbying to have the next budget year be one that is focused on roads. Minister Gonçalves, while speaking on WEFM's Issue at Hand program on Sunday, said his encouragement would be to have a budget structure next year that is focused very much on the road network. We hear more from the Finance Minister.
I am encouraging my colleague ministers, and I'm lobbying the Prime Minister. I'll use this radio program to lobby him as well, that we make the next year, the next budget year, a road year. We have some large projects that will be going forward. We have the port, we have the hotels, we have the continued school construction program, and a few others that are big ticket projects. Large amounts of money will be spent. My personal preference would be that we don't add next year another set of large projects, but that we focus on completing the large ones that are in train and use our resources to focus on the road network of St. Vincent and Grenadines. So what we're doing now, we keep going with.
That was the Minister of Finance, Camilla Gonçalves. The Finance Minister also expressed interest in the restructuring of the National Road Repair Program, pinpointing the area of human resources and how long plans take to become a reality due to issues related to that area. The Traffic Department in the Royal St. Vincent and the Grenadines Police Force, the RSVGPF, has opened an investigation into a motor vehicle accident along the Annisville Public Road that resulted in the death of 31-year-old Siraj Bullock of Peruvian Vale. According to reports, on Wednesday at about 1 p.m., motor vehicle TM984, a white Nissan truck, owned and driven by Bullock, was traveling along Casson Hill Public Road towards the roundabout in Annisvale. The driver reportedly lost control of the vehicle and ran into motor vehicle RK114, a green Suzuki Jeep, which was parked on the compound of Adams Brothers building in Annisville. Bacchus was trapped in his vehicle for a period but was extracted. He was later transported to the Milton Cato Memorial Hospital, where he was pronounced dead by the district medical officer. On Thursday, a post-mortem examination was conducted on the body. The results revealed that the deceased died from multiple traumas. Bacchus's death marks the sixth road fatality for 2022. A group of 55 Vincentians will be heading off soon to resorts in St. Lucia and Turks and Caicos before returning home to work at Bookament when the Sandals Resort is completed late next year. A major highlight of this week's recruitment drive was the presence of Shakeen Antwine, who was on the first batch of 70 Vincentians that went off last year. Shakeen is doing big things in TCI and is now part of the recruitment team back in SVG. She really energized her new team members, Minister of Finance Camilla Gonçalves said in a post on Facebook. The Finance Minister says Sandals will be back in November to hire another group of Vincentians. He says they are well on their way to fulfilling their pledge to hire 500 Vincentians even before the resort opens here in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. He extended congratulations to the young Vincentians for seizing this opportunity. Work on the ground has already started as St. Vincent and the Grenadines prepares to be the latest destination for the much-acclaimed Beaches Resort, which is part of the Sandals Resorts International Group. Still on the local scene, the Ministry of Agriculture, Forestry and Fisheries has announced a shortened hunting season. According to Forestry Officer for Compliance, Bradford Latham, Their observations and research show that there is an increased number of wildlife species, so a decision was made to reopen the hunting season, though shortened. The hunting season begins on October 1st, 2022 and ends on December 31st, 2022. Following the eruption of La Soufrière, the ministry took the decision to place a moratorium on hunting to allow species to replenish, as well as to preserve the habitats of protected and partially protected wildlife, including mammals, reptiles, and birds. The Forestry Department is appealing to persons to comply with the laws of the country and the guidelines provided by the ministry to ensure that the animals are there for future seasons. On to news in the region. Police in Guyana said they want to question New York based Guyanese political activist Rickford Burke as they continue their investigations into allegations that an attempt has been made by two media workers in Guyana to extort money from a local businessman. The two media workers, Alex Wayne, 49, and Gary Elizar, 41, appeared before Magistrate Fabian Azore at the Cove and John Magistrates Court earlier this week, with the prosecution alleging that between August 27th and September 23rd, they conspired together and with other persons, publishing a defamatory libel against Afras Mohammed with an intent to extort the sum of 150,000 Guyanese dollars. They were each granted 100,000 Guyanese dollars on each of the two charges, and if found guilty, they could be sentenced to a maximum of 3 years imprisonment. They will return to court on November 1st. On Monday, police issued a wanted bulletin for a 45-year-old businessman who has been implicated by Elazar and Wayne and is wanted for questioning in relation to the publication of the alleged defamatory and libelous story. The relationship between Suriname and China is a good example of South-South cooperation, China's ambassador to Suriname, Han Jing, and President Chandrika Prasad Santokhi declared on Wednesday. Speaking during a reception to mark the 73rd anniversary of the People's Republic of China, President Santokhi expressed appreciation for the assistance China has provided to his country through various projects and initiatives. Our countries remain consistent in respecting and supporting each other in an effective form of South-South cooperation. China provides technical assistance to Suriname through various projects and initiatives, he said, referring to the many donations, including medical supplies, during the COVID-19 pandemic and support in tackling flooding. Suriname and China have maintained close bilateral relations since Suriname's independence in 1975. Between 2010 to 2020, China was Suriname's most important development partner. On the international scene, a suicide attack at a tuition center in the Afghan capital Kabul has killed at least 19 people, most of them female students, police and witnesses say. Nearly 30 others were wounded at the Kaj Education Center in the Dast-e-Baki area in the west of the city. Students had been sitting a practice university exam when the bomber struck. No group has yet claimed the attack. Many of those in the area are minority Hazaras, who have often been targeted by Islamic State IS militants. Footage on local TV and shared on social media appeared to show scenes from a nearby hospital where rows of covered bodies were laid out on the floor. Other media, reportedly from the site of the private college, showed rubble and upturned tables in the damaged classrooms. Some reports say the number of dead is far higher than Taliban officials have acknowledged. The attacker is reported to have shot at the guards outside the center, entered the classroom, and then detonated a bomb. And finally, in sports, British number one Cameron Norrie pulled out of the Korea Open less than an hour before his quarterfinal against American Jenson Brooksby. The ATP confirmed the second seed was unable to play because of an illness. Norrie, 27, said he was suffering from jet lag after beating Japan's Kaiichi Uchida in the previous round. Compatriot Liam Brody, 28, withdrew from the Tel Aviv Open before his quarterfinal against second seed Croatian Marin Cilic. Brody, the British number 5, beat Dutch 5th seed Botic van de Zandschulp in 3 sets to reach the second ATP quarterfinal of his career and first since 2017. No reason has yet been given for his withdrawal. Serbian top seed Novak Djokovic will play Canada's Vasek Pospisil on Friday in the pick of the other quarter finals. This has been WeFM's Midday News. I have been your presenter, Rajiv Providence. Join us again at 3 p.m. for WeFM's 3 p.m. News. WeFM's Midday News is brought to you with the kind compliments of Courts St. Vincent Limited.
Get the funds you need now, just in time for back to school with Courts Ready Cash. Plus, if you apply before October 3rd, you will be entered for a chance to win your loan free. That's right. When you take a loan for school expenses from Courts Ready Cash, you could be the lucky winner of up to $10,000 of your loan amount. Also, when you visit us during the month of August, you may receive free gifts like back to school essentials, gift vouchers, Courts Cash, Radio Shack coupons, and much more. Visit your nearest Courts or Ready Cash location or apply online at readyfinancecaribbean.com. Conditions apply. Courts Ready Cash. We are ready when you are. Offer ends October 3rd.